When somebody gets injured at work, their injuries result more times than not in either a physical or emotional impairment.
I agree, but I also tell people that an impairment rating in workers' compensation is the most confusing thing to explain, because part of the reason is that what your impairment rating is absolutely meaningless outside of the workers' compensation system.
That's correct. I mean, when somebody gets placed at max medical improvement, the insurance doctor assigns a rating between 0 and 100. It doesn't explain exactly what the rating means or what it does, but certainly gives them an impairment rating. And unfortunately, that insurance doctor has a incentive to conservatively rate an injured worker.
They give low ratings because that's how they've been picked. They've been picked by the insurance company, and the insurance company knows which doctors are too generous on the impairment ratings.
Well, what I tell my clients is that when somebody gets an impairment rating, it dictates their last and final benefit, sometimes called permanent partial disability, PPD.
Right, and that it's a huge part of the claim.
Well, and again, PPD is paid to individuals who suffer either a physical or emotional impairment.
Right,
and that impairment rating dictates the compensation that an injured worker is going to receive as a result of those injuries.
And when you're injured on the job, there's three kinds of lost wages. There's the lost wages that you get when you're treating, and then there's these lost wages that you get after you finish treating. And the primary one that people get is called PPD, but they don't count lost wages in determining how much you get.
No, permanent partial disability, the intent of the Workers' Compensation Act is to replace lost earning capacity.
It's supposed to compensate for lost earning capacity, but you can still get an impairment rating even though you haven't missed a single day at work, and even though you're not likely to miss it. You could be earning the same or more and still get an impairment rating.
What's unfortunate is that the insurance carriers, doctors, they selected for you have an incentive to conservatively rate you, and thereby depriving you of the benefits that you're entitled to and that you justly should receive.
Call us for a free consultation.